I know the story of Jonah is sometimes a problem for people that want to believe in the Bible, but they find stories like this and they go, I don't know about that. And if you're claiming that this is true, then I don't know if I can believe in any of this. And that's understandable. And I certainly know a lot of people that have really sort of fought tooth and nail to get everyone they know to believe and understand that the story of Jonah is a story that absolutely happened and absolutely took place. And maybe it did. I wasn't there. But certainly there are also people that say, well, it's satire, it's a parable. And there are even people who are, sort of biblically conservative, Bible-believing people that'll say, well, obviously it's written as a satire parable. And you have people in both camps, and there's good argument sort of both ways. But I would contend this. That is a much lesser important thing than the thing that is of greatest importance, which is the point of the story. Because Jonah is first a story, and you must first encounter it for what it is, which is a story. And so you must know about the principles of storytelling and why stories are told and why certain events, even if they're events that really happened, why were these events picked and put in this order and told in this way and that sort of thing. There's some sort of argument that's trying to be made, right? There's some sort of point that is being made. And so whether it is simply a parable or whether it is a real event that actually happened, that may be important, but it is of lesser importance, I think, than the point of the story. That's of really great importance, so great that Jesus would return to it and point it out directly. It's one of the Old Testament scriptures that he directly references. So very quickly, what is the story of Jonah? It's only 4 chapters, so you can go read it for yourself. It's pretty funny, I think, and it's a good read. But basically in chapter 1, we start out and we have the word of the Lord. So it begins with God. The word of the Lord came to Jonah, get up, go to the great city of Nineveh and preach against it because their evil has come up before me. Verse 3, Jonah got up to flee to Tarshish from the Lord's presence. He went down to Joppa and found a ship going to Tarshish, paid the fare, and went down to go with them to Tarshish from the Lord's presence. So really making very clear to you that God has told him to do one thing and Jonah is doing another thing. Jonah doesn't respond to God. His response is to get up and go in the opposite direction. So if you're to look on a map and see where all these places are, Nineveh is the capital of the Assyrian Empire. It's near modern-day Mosul, Iraq. And so it is to the east from where Jonah would be in Israel. He instead is going to go down to Joppa, which is modern day, we say Jaffa or Yaffo, so Tel Aviv, Yaffo, so it's right near Tel Aviv area. And so he's going down there, which is right on the Mediterranean coast, and he's going to catch a boat